Calibrate, distill, flow, feedback, probe cycles. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally, but what you do consistently. Let's go ahead and capture and make sure that our cadence, progress, our demo, all those things are scheduled, our purpose statements are in alignment, and let's go ahead and revisit our tests to make sure they are actually consistent and repeatable, performable, and measurable. Let's pause and take a new look at our tests. Now, given those number of tests, given those key results, given that objective, can that purpose be accomplished in that quarter, or 2 months, or 1 month? Do we need to break that implied purpose statement down into smaller chunks so that it can actually be accomplished in 3 months? And here's a pro tip. When we get started, remember how we said we're going to start small? I recommend, and I know it's going to be a little bit of hard work, I recommend if you can't commit to delivering that purpose statement within 1 month, then it's too big. You need to have 1 month purpose statements, at least for the next probably 6 months to a year, until you can actually master writing tests, writing key results, writing objectives that keep you lined up with a sustainable cadence. Let's go ahead and do a rewrite to make sure our purpose statements can be accomplished within 1 month. Okay. Now, what's our progress? Well, let's use our Harvey balls. We don't need to be overly prescriptive or overly measure what is an imprecise measurement. It's just not worth it. We want to spend more time actually delivering work in a customer-centric way than measuring its progress. We know roughly how well we're doing based on how much red or green are on our tests. We know that purpose statement number 1 is in good shape. Our tests have all passed. Purpose statement number 4, key result number 1 is in good shape. Key result 1.1.2 has some challenges. Objective number 2 is also in good shape. So we have some work. We know where to focus on. Let's use our Harvey ball. We know it's all relative, okay? All right. We've passed all of our tests. Key results 1.1.1, 1.1.2 have been accomplished, and objective 2 have all been accomplished. So this is another way that we actually can calibrate and recalibrate. If our DFP log said we had 50% done, but we only had, let's say, 2 tests that were outstanding, but it took us a solid 2 more weeks to actually get those tests done, then maybe, even though those tests were not accomplished and we had multiple tests that were accomplished, maybe that 50% should have been 25%, because some tests may not be accomplished in 1 day. We may write it to be accomplished in 1 day, but it may not be. So you'll get better and better at calibrating and recalibrating progress, not just based on the number of tests, but based on the complexity of that test. So that's a nuance that you'll be able to build in as you learn to recalibrate better and better over time.